Have you ever actually felt any kind of guilt? Because it's come as a bit of a surprise to me that that you I don't I can't actually feel it. I can't get my body to do it on its own. I can't generate it. Like, I find myself actually having to summon it, and even when I summon it, I still can't feel it. And I thought it might be shock at first and then grief, but turns out I really don't feel it. I don't. All I feel is total joy, total peace. And sometimes I look at you and I force myself to think of him. I force him into my head and I still don't feel guilty. What kind of person does that make me? Sometimes I think it's because what we have is love, meant to be. Yes, Mac, that we love each other. Is that so ridiculous? And I even think that sometimes love is so important. It is bigger, if not equal to what he did. Well, they're both just two actions with a different outcome, and the outcomes are different, but somehow they're equal. Does that make me a monster? Because I was sat at his funeral and I was looking at his parents and Benny, but all I could think about, all I could feel was you. And I look at you sometimes and I wonder if it's actually all there at all, if I added up the amount of minutes, hours, fucking days I've spent thinking about you, the amount of fucking longing I have done, and then actually weigh it up against anything you've actually ever said, and then... But then you do the smallest thing for me, like make me a cup of tea when I don't ask, or touch my hand really lightly in a room full of people, and I think, no, Sophie, don't laugh, because it's so much more real, because it's unsaid and unspoken, and it's so much more real because we can't see it and we can't say it and we can't talk about it, and it's, well, I think, don't you? Well, I think it's so much more real because we don't know if it's there. Mac, please say something. Please say something, please.